oh yeah, I want to do that.
Sure.
I'll be the cheerleader. Get him, guys.
I feel like she's got a real shrill, high-pitched scream.
I personally love the Penn Badgley dance videos.
I mean, it might be Victoria. It's probably Victoria overall.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh. Oh, okay.
Go on.
I'm thinking everyone together.
What, a collective group of
Collective,
actors?
yes, of actors. A
Actors.
collective group of actors.
I feel like Penn, like in a way, because now I feel like because Penn now knows Joe backwards and forwards in that way, he can, you know, outsmart him.
I would like to be, you know, like in rounders when you're like the deep fielder.
Mhm.
I would like to participate in that kind of way. Like
But
I would like to be involved,
Yeah.
but I don't want to be heavy on the participation.
Okay, I'm happy to be bowler.
All the enthusiasm.
Sure.
I'll be the cheerleader. Get him, guys.
Give me a G. Give me E. Get him.
Yeah.
I won't do the whole thing.
Yeah.
One time.
I'm actually laughing thinking of how excited Charlotte would get. She's like, oh yeah, I want to do that. I don't know that she'd crack the case, but I think she'd be most willing to take it on.
I think Penn.
I think Penn.
Yeah.
He's just got an eye for detail. He commits.
He's very observant
He's
as well.
observant.
He notices the little things, which is always very nice.
Yeah.
But not so much if you're trying to hide a murder. So,
For example.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, in the game.
I think Amy, or actually Amy or Charlotte, because both of them are very very inquisitive and in such an inspiring way to me. Like just the questions that they ask they ask the right questions and like are able to, I don't know, fish out information that you wouldn't even, that I think that the average person wouldn't think about in a conversation.
Definitely not Tilly or Amy. Sorry. I just don't think so. I think Charlotte or Ed.
Charlotte Ritchie, because she's a Virgo like me, but like she's very like organized, and I feel like she'd be a good leader and be like, come on guys, I know where I'm going.
It could be between us.
I think it could be, but I've got a horrible sense of direction.
Okay,
so
well,
I would
you're
take
out.
us around the horses, around the houses.
Okay.
Potentially you.
Yeah, I mean, if we're talking like London Underground stations.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident
yeah.
with a tube map
Yeah.
without looking at one.
Perhaps Lucas, because like Lucas and his like beloved, like I love Lucas and he's like the best social butterfly I've ever met. Like, and I feel like he probably I don't know if he actually knows London that well after being there for the time that we were there.
Ed, 100% Ed.
I don't even live in London anymore, but I think I'm gonna put myself out there for that one.
He had good recommendations when I first got there. I remember asking him places to go, and he was like a walking Google map.
I think I gave you recommendations for Mallorca as well, and Ibiza.
You did. Yeah, you did. I went on a lot of vacations, and Ed told me everywhere to go. He can do Google Maps of all of Europe.
I feel like at one point Lucas seemed to know his way around better than I do.
Yeah,
so.
Lucas is one of those people that I think it seems like when he lands somewhere, that's it, he's in.
Yeah.
Like, he knows it, he knows all the cool people, he knows the way to
he
navigate
becomes a
it.
local.
Yeah, he becomes a local. So maybe Lucas.
Yeah.
I think overall it's probably Tilly. Just she, it's just that like damsel in distress thing.
I feel like Tilly has a really great scream.
I say Tilly. I feel like she's got a real shrill, high-pitched scream. Yeah, I'm gonna say Tilly.
Do you know what? Can I nominate myself?
Yeah, take it.
I'm quite good
Take
at a distressed cry, if you will. I wonder why.
It takes a lot of strain on the vocal folds.
Yes, it does. But
It's difficult.
I look after these
Yeah, that's
these
what I'm
babies
saying.
very well.
You know what
so
you're doing.
I think Charlotte maybe. It could be. It's just funny. Cause she's funny. That's why. Joe can't handle somebody who's funny.
Maybe Lucas Gage.
Oh yeah, silly.
I think
Disarming.
No, I think if you locked that man in a room with me, I think he would be like, no, no more.
Oh my gosh, that would be heaven if that was the way that he was got. just by you just being like, anyway, okay, so
Can
let's
you
begin.
imagine?
Yeah.
Can you imagine the conversation I
You're
would
saying
have
that you
with
just
Joe?
drive him
I think I'd just drive him to even further insanity.
destruction.
Yeah. I would say
She said it, not me.
Yeah.
I would say Ed. Ed is very much like you. When you're talking to Ed, you can almost feel him figuring you out, and it's very intimidating. Like, so like I feel like for Joe, he would be like, I don't know how much this guy knows. I don't know like if he like yeah. I feel like, and Ed is like got the best poker face. So like yeah, I feel like Ed. I mean, we've already seen that Penn is a really great TikToker. Like, I don't know if anybody else has seen his videos, but I personally love the Penn Badgley dance videos. Like, he kills it. Penn Badgley.
I mean, it's me, right? Isn't that me? It's not most likely, it's true. I mean, in England, it's like, what? That's just everybody, isn't it? Isn't it? I feel like... Well, also say Charlotte.
I would say you.
I'd say me.
I would also say Sean Pertwee,
Sean Pertwee, who plays
Vic,
who is
our bodyguard.
Lady Body's
Lady
Body.
Lady
Lady
Phoebe and
Phoebe.
Adam's bodyguard.
We call her Lady Body.
To
Lady
French
Phoebe.
bods.
I would say Charlotte or Ed. Or Lucas. I really guess all of us.
Pen.
And
Pen.
Penn's quite bad on text.
Oh yeah, Penn's not good on text.
I think there's a sense that he's in the moment. Phones aren't important,
Yeah.
fair dues.
I said that really judgmentally. I didn't mean it like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
Penn's terrible on
Yeah.
text.
He responds like a day later.
if that.
You should see how many times in our texting conversations it's like, oh, sorry, 4 weeks after the last one, but just, oh, sorry, things happened.
That's me.
Off the top of your head, do you know Joe's body count pre-season 4?
No. I want to say, call it something like, it's somewhere between 8 and 10.
I actually did ask him this. I was like, do you know how many people you've killed? Because I was like, I said it in Desperate Housewives, at the end, when Terry Hatcher is driving through and like all the people that have died on Wisteria Lane, I was like, do you like, could that happen? And if so, how many people have you killed? And he was like, I don't actually know. Like, he didn't know when I asked him. Do you know how many?
I do, yeah. I did the math. It's 10.
Yeah.
Is it accurate? Do you know it? Higher? Is it higher than
Well,
10?
no, it's 10. It's 10.
It's 10. Okay.
I'm like, oh, that's not that bad.
No, that's the thing. He's a bumbling, he's a bad serial killer, to be honest.
And you did an episode of your podcast with Jenna last year. I wondered how cool has it been seeing her flourish since being on You, and have you seen Wednesday yet?
I haven't seen Wednesday, I have 2 kids and 2 dogs. The only thing I watch is The Voice, to be honest. That's the only thing I watch with family. I have no time for anything else. I haven't even seen all the episodes of my own show. So I have not seen Wednesday, but I'm super happy for Jenna. I mean, she's so talented and really deserves it. And she's blowing up. We couldn't get her on the podcast anymore, I bet you. She's so big. Yeah.
And in this series, Joe is a quote-unquote professor. If you yourself could teach a class on anything that you love, what would you like to teach a class about? Or just love talking about for ages?
British sitcoms. I feel like I could talk about that forever. And I feel like that would be my mastermind subject as well.
I would love to get into quantum mechanics, quantum physics, but see, I would have to then have the credentials, right? So, but like that, in terms of that, books that can render what's understood about quantum physics into like relatively well understood concepts, and just, I love that stuff. I love it. There's a book by, I'm pretty sure is his name, Donald Hoffman, pretty sure. Wrote a book called The Case Against Reality. Woo! So good. Quantum physics. Go there.